Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we got our farms up and running to produce prime Daedalian, and then we are then processing that into corn, and then turning the corn into nutrient pulp and fermentation base. So, got that up and running. And so now with the first stores of fermentation base and nutrient pulp, I kind of put that fermentation base in a bad position. I will need to move that. That is unfortunate. But, yeah, we got all that done. So now we are on to needing to get some puffer breeding in order to make this work. Well, primarily to get the urea gas that we're going to need ultimately to make the fertilizer. So, let's go ahead and move this thing, because I am dumb and put that in completely the wrong spot. Is that where I want to put that? Not really. I probably want to put that more like there. There we go. Okay, so that's going to have to rebuild back up. Oh well. We're going to have some time to let that do that. And you may notice that I have made some adjustments. I got 2 washing plants making sand now, and I also have 2 bioprocessors processing the crop into corn. So that is working, because I put in those speed modules to increase the productivity or an output of all the farms. So, figured that with the output increased, we could sustain 2 processors, and hopefully we can. And then we would need extra inputs, so got the extra inputs. Seeds are fine, so that is running pretty good. I also set up the loading bay to bring synthesis gas over here, because we're going to need it for the blazing puffing. And we're going to need some blazing puffers, which I have not actually set up the recipes in here about how to obtain that. Okay, so to get the blazing puffers, we need blazing puffer egg hatchlings. Or egg hatching. And that means we're going to need some blazing puffer eggs, which means we're going to need some gaseous puffer breeding to do that. Because that's what we have. We have gaseous puffers. We have gaseous puffer eggs. Right? In order to do the breeding, we need the puffers, which we get from the hatching of the eggs. Okay. And I'm figuring this is all going to be 1-to-1. I guess it's going to be all 1-to-1. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get to work on it then. So, when we get a puffer egg, and that's going to be in a hatchery. Okay. So I think I'm going to do all the puffer stuff on the north side of these tracks. And that's kind of how I want to do things. We're going to do all of the crops and, you know, vegetative processing down on the southern half of this, and all of the animal stuff up here on the north side, with the loading bays coming through the middle, bringing in whatever it is that we need to make this happen. Because I'm pretty cleared out, I got a lot of room to work. So, alright, first things first is we need a hatchery to hatch the eggs that we have. So, let's see. Butchery, hatchery. There we go. And yes, we will be processing these things for meat at some point. Okay. So, we are going to throw our eggs into there. And then we're going to dump them out into a box. And what's the ratio here? 95% we get a gaseous puffer, 5% we get a rancid puffer. And rancid puffering gets us ammonia gas. No, it takes ammonia gas, gives us acid gas, and natural gas? Raw gas? It gives us something. Interesting. Alright, so we have some puffers. So, with that, the next thing we need to do is begin working on breeding them. And we need the artificial puffer atmosphere. And to make the artificial puffer atmosphere, we need an advanced chemical plant, Mark II, with our sulfur dioxide gas, a hydrofluoric acid. Oh, wait a minute, that is not sulfuric acid. What I brought over here is sulfuric acid. The thing is, I don't actually have sulfur dioxide gas available for pickup. I don't think so. There is over here, but it doesn't hardly produce any. Can I reverse engineer sulfuric acid into sulfur dioxide gas? That's an interesting thought. All right, let's minimize this. Let's bring up the recipe explorer. Let's get rid of this stuff. And how can we make sulfur dioxide gas? That's sulfuric acid, sulfur dioxide gas. There we are. Letting get sulfur and oxygen gas, yes. Calcium sulfate and purified water produces lime and sulfur dioxide gas. Part of the zinc process. Acidic buffering. Okay, so it does not look like that I can reverse engineer sulfur dioxide gas from the sulfuric acid. I'll keep the sulfuric acid over here because who knows, we might need it. Okay. Okay. Oh, I did not want to do that. Is there any way that I can get sulfur? I just have to find out where it is. It should be in... No. Is it... Sulfur. Hydrogen sulfide gas and oxygen gas. Hydrogen sulfide gas. Acid gas. Carbon dioxide and hydrofluoric acid. Acid gas. Oh, and green metal catalyst. Let's see. Let's see, sulfur dioxide gas, calcium sulfate, and purified water. Where do you get calcium sulfate? You take sulfuric acid, ooh, and fluorite ore, oh, and you can make hydrofluoric, and it produces calcium sulfate and hydrofluoric acid. So this is hydrofluoric. So we should have that somewhere, shouldn't we? I have 49,000 of it. But I don't have anywhere to put it on a train. That can be arranged. Actually, best way is just use my own train. And so we're going to head over here to hydrofluoric acid pickup. So that will actually let me turn my sulfuric acid. No. I mean, I could... Well, no. I'm confused. Let's pin this up. Oh, I went to the hydrochloric acid, not the hydrofluoric acid. Okay. Alright, let's bring... Oh, this is... this is this one. Because I'm silly. I need a stop. There it is. And this is going to be, what is this stuff? Calcium sulfate loading. Okay. I guess I'll go with this whole apparatus here. Calcium sulfate. There it is. Calcium sulfate and calcium sulfate. All right. Okay, so we want that input there. Splitter, underground. All right. So now we have available calcium sulfate. And so, let's go ahead and get back to our bioprocessing area and set up a loading bay over there. Okay. It isn't the first time I've done that, and it probably won't be the last. Alright, so, loading bay. The right version of the loading bay. Should have constructors on the way with the signals, so that's fine. No, not that one. I need this one. Oh, I should probably upgrade those. Hold on. And why do I have purple belts on me? Why do I have... oh, that's why, because I had to move this thing. And I ended up picking up all those bots. Oh, I need another one because I had more bots on me than I could fit in there. There we go. Alright, so did I upgrade the planner? Yes, I did. I added that stuff to the upgrade planner. So I should just be able to take this guy and say there, and now should use the right stuff. There we go. Silo. 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 Train. Wagons. And schedule. Go get some stuff. And for this, we're going to say calcium sulfate loading, inventory full. And then bring it over here, which I did not name the stop. Calcium sulfate. There we go. Bioprocessing, calcium sulfate, inventory empty, and I'm actually going to tell you to go straight to the calcium sulfate loading. It should have enough fuel on board for one round trip. Because I want to at least get some of that stuff over here so we can get the stuff rolling while the train then fuels up and fills up and all that sort of stuff. So we'll just wait for the train here. How much we've got? 8,000 in each. It's going to be a little while before all that transfers. I wonder if double loaders would actually be faster at this point. Oh well, that takes up a lot of space. The double rows of ultimate inserters are plenty fast enough. 10,000 apiece, that's fine. Bring it on over. Alright, so we need liquefiers. How much of this are we going to need? I don't know. How much of this does this make? On a per second basis. It makes 93.8 plus a lime. I don't know if we're ever going to need the lime. But, and I think that this lime is, it's not caustic lime, it's what we would call probably agricultural lime, which is calcium carbonate, not, what's caustic lime? Calcium hydroxide, something like that. It's basically chalk. Okay. So, we need to... I'm going to set up 2 of these liquefiers to do this. And I'm going to do it in here. output, please. There you go. We need purified water as well. Okay. That's gonna be interesting. We need to get a little bit more room. Okay. Where am I going to get this purified water? Well, here's a lot of normal water. We use saline water. But actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of electric boilers. And then we're going to make a couple of cooling towers. We're going to steam it, and then we're going to condense it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and connect like that. And hopefully that will be enough. I have no idea if it will. I can probably find out. If we were condensing from steam, yes, that will be enough, I think. Let's do 2. Because that's how many we have. We have 2. Update. 2, 2. We're good. Alright, and there is the sulfur dioxide gas that we need. Throw it in a tank. Put the tank in the right place. There we go. Okay, and all of our puffers have been hatched. I thought I put 20 eggs in there. We only got 19 out. That's interesting. And with that out of the way, we can actually get to our puffer breeding. Artificial puffer atmosphere. We need an advanced chemical plant. And we are toward the end of the episode. I had a little bit of a diversion there that I wasn't quite expecting. But that's alright. So you guys are going to be making artificial puffer atmosphere. Artificial puffer atmosphere. Alright, and so you're going to need some oxygen gas, which we don't have. Alright. Which easiest way to do is the air separation. Air separation. Compressed air. Yippers. Okay. So, I think with that, we'll go ahead. We're going to end the episode here. I'll probably take care of putting together the oxygen gas here, disposing of the nitrogen, at least for now anyway. And then getting this guy up and running, probably off screen. And then we'll have some artificial puffer atmosphere. And then we can begin breeding our puffers to make more puffers. And hopefully start getting the blazing puffers that we actually need for the blazing puffing. And then we can start breeding the blazing puffer eggs. Or hatching the blazing puffer eggs, breeding the blazing puffers. Yes. And the other puffers are going to be interesting too. The corrosive, the acidic, the rancid. So, yeah. Very interesting. Okay. So, we'll see how that goes next episode. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.